Okay, this video is some sharing about what that we what we have what I have did for my previous FYP project. Okay, this is done by one of your senior. Okay, of course, why I would like to share this project because your mini project is going towards something like this, meaning is that once you finish the project, then you have the skill how to implement the CNN to classify image. Of course, your project we want to classify between the image without face mask and versus uh, uh, face without mask. Okay, non mask, non fast non I'm sorry, uh, to classify between the image that have mask and versus the image that does not have a mask. So that is your project. But of course, by using the same concept there, you can also implement the CNN for this kind of application where you want to detect a pneumonia based on a chest X-ray image. I think this data set is quite popular. Okay, chest X-ray image to detect pneumonia is an existing data set in Kaggle website, and currently when COVID happens, people try to solve the same things, but now they are using, try to separate chest X-ray that belong to COVID patients, and then try to classify or try to detect whether the system can detect a COVID patient based on chest X-ray image or not. So they are using the same data set. So I think last month I also tried to check the existing work for COVID, but because I believe that the current research for that, they are using a very small data set size that represent the pneumonic that represent the COVID. So that's why I'm still not trying yet, but of course you can do that if you have enough chest X-ray that belong to COVID patients, then you can do something like that. Okay, because I read the people who share in the Facebook and so on. Actually, they are using not they are mixed up the image, not just chest X-ray image is also consider the CT scan image. So it's not, which is not good. Okay, for me, if you want to process, let's process one image modality first. So if you want to process the X-ray, let's make it all data sets using the X-ray chest X-ray image. Okay, so hopefully if you find out there's some people share their data set that they have enough data where actually the chest X-ray belong to COVID-19, you can also do something like this. Okay, just implement like what you will do in your mini projects. Okay, so but this project, of course, is a last year project, so it's not related to COVID because COVID is not happened yet. So that's why this project is more to classify to detect the pneumonia, and not just pneumonia, because if you just detect between normal and pneumonia, so it's just a two cases, mean two classes. It's a binary classification, but this one is not binary classification. It's more to multi-class classification, because instead of detecting between pneumonia and not pneumonia, or normal and versus pneumonia, this system have a capability to classify type of pneumonia. Is it belong to bacterial pneumonia or is it belong to viral pneumonia? So you have three classes now: normal, bacterial pneumonia, or viral pneumonia. So we are using the existing data set in Kaggle. So uh, the difference is just instead of using AlexNet, we not using AlexNet. We are using I forget the 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 CNN names. I think is either Google Net or mobile net, because in this project the student have to do the comparison which one is the best in classifying whether the chest X-ray image belong to bacteria pneumonia, viral pneumonia, or normal. So I think the best would be mobile net or Google Net. So and then of course the project is just doing the project is just up until they managed the student managed to establish the data the system and can and classify the type of disease based on the given image. But I just put some initiative uh, to develop the UI. So this UI I developed by myself, uh, in for helping the student to go uh, for exhibition, because they because she have to end to participate in exhibition. So that's why I I have some free time, then I try to develop the GUI for the that MATLAB code. So this is the GUI, and of course behind the GUI there's a MATLAB code developed by the student. So as you can see that there's a buttons there. You can, okay, I don't have to set this one. I don't have to click this one, because this one, if you want to select the model, is it that model is you adapted from AlexNet, Google Net, or mobile net. Okay, because here we only have one network. I think that we just developed the best one, which is from the mobile net. So I just demo to you. Okay, we already installed the trained network there. We already trained the network, and then we already embedded that network in this GUI. So all you need to do is you just can open the image and then test the samples there, because the data set there have been separate into these three folder, which is belong to three classes. Let us try one or two examples there. Let's say I select the bacteria image there, bacterials pneumonia there. So just select one. Okay, let's say I select person number 6 here. Okay, so once I click the classify, it will fit this image into train CNN, my train CNN, and then the result is appear here. Okay, I just click classify. So you can see the output there. The final output is this one is belong to bacterial, and this value is actually just probabilities. As you can see that the probability of uh, bacterial pneumonia is highest than uh, 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 others. So that's why the final result is bacterial. So you can try another image as well. Open image. Let's say we try normal. So we select once, open. Okay, click classify. So you can see that it's normal, and then the probability is normal is almost 100%. So because this one is very small, okay, to the power of minus something. So you can again try another one. How about viral? Okay, so viral is might be a group that belong to one of some of it is belong to COVID, because COVID is virus. So because this one is not COVID, it's a general virus. If you find out this is the the pneumonia happen to you, it is due to the virus, but we don't identify it which virus. Okay, so that's why we need more COVID chest X-ray image so to train, so then you can do it by yourself. Okay, it's become your project as well. And then hopefully some company or some manufacturer from from medical image company want to buy your software. Don't know. Okay, just opened and click classify. Okay, you can see that the virals there. So because of the probability of this class is very high, 0.995. So of course during the training, we do the training there, we separate into training data set, validation data set, um, as well as testing data set. Okay, we don't train all the data, so to make it we have a fair comparison of fair fair finding the performance of our system there. So I hope later when you design your mini project or build your mini code for your mini projects, so you just can imagine this is the what application that we have in medical imaging. Imagine there's a lot of things that in medical image you can classify whether you can focus on detect normal, abnormal, and then type of cancer. And sometime of course you can do something like the one that in your project, which is very interesting right now, which is practical in implementing during the COVID-19. Okay, I hope you enjoy with this sharing session, and thank you so much.